Okay, I just want to preface this video by saying I like to think of myself as a positive person. I try not to be negative. I don't enjoy being negative. And trust me, I feel a lot more negative than I'm going to portray in this video. But we're going to run through this crazy announcement from Konami, I guess. Now, if you weren't kind of staying up to tune with this should have been released like 6 hours ago, I think, or something. They delayed it without any announcement. So that's why I'm a bit annoyed because I can't even get into it. Let's just watch the video. Like, one thing is I couldn't even react to this live because it's in Japanese and they didn't have an English translation, but I swear they said they were going to have an English translation. And here, of course, they're showing off their Guinness World Record for what? It's not even like the game, it's some commentator they hire every year. Like, well done on your Guinness World Record, I guess. Alright, 5 categories. I don't know what they are. I don't speak Japanese. So, I mean, how many people speak Japanese? I have 100 million in Japan and the rest of the world. No one cares about them, I guess. So, I guess we can skip ahead. Alright, there's some fluff. Barcelona, Yamal celebrating. And again, it's just some graphics, whatever. This is standard stuff. No need to critique it. Yada yada yada. Alright, so that's one category down. I mean, I don't know what it was. Well, I've watched this before, so there's nothing there. Alright, category 2. I think this is the new link up feature you can see. Now, this was first announced in the 30th anniversary. I said it's going to be a pay to win thing. And so far, it doesn't look pay to win, but trust me, you're going to see how it's pay to win later. Now, it won't be pay to win in the sense that it's going to ruin the game, I don't think, because it's only going to be between 2 players, it looks like. But like, I mean, look here. All right, you play a low-driven cross, it doesn't go in. But after, now you have Ruben Amorim. For some reason, you get to win this ball now. And it doesn't even look good. Why doesn't the defender just stick his foot out? Oh, because this guy's paid 800 coins or whatever for his manager. So that's why the opponent's defender doesn't stick his foot out. And I think you only get 3 highlight cards. Like, I thought we used to get these packs with the manager and then 15 players. I guess we're only getting 3 now. All right, so we're going on to the next category, I think. And they're saying they have improved defense. All right, so one of the biggest things we criticize in this game is defending. So when you see improved defending, you're hoping for one thing. You're hoping for defending to be more manual based and also for it to be less strong because it's pretty strong defending at the moment. Let's just see what they've added in, because they've gone the other way. They're making defending stronger. Now, that slide tackle animation, it's kind of already in the game, very specific angles. That is a good change, that if you go for a tackle, you kind of keep the ball. So I have no problems with that, of course. I do like this animation though, when the player misses the tackle, because you shouldn't just be able to hack your opponent down. I assume that's Cabarsi, so if he has good tackling stats, I guess like that shouldn't happen. But you know, I don't want Messi to be able to just hack my opponent, like hack me down when I'm through on goal. Like if he wants to try slide tackle, either he gets the ball or he doesn't. I skip by him. Now the defender goes in and gets the tackle. I guess we can't critique that too much. We'll see what it's like tomorrow. But this is when I realized, oh no, they've actually, I think they've made this game worse. Look, so this is before, obviously. You're able to beat the opponent, get your cross in. You can't be, thing is, you can't even get your cross in without getting shoved though. Like even in this before, look, you beat the defender, you read him wrong, he recovers already. People say FIFA's like ice skating. I don't know, this looks pretty ice skatey to me with the defender. Obviously, just holding matchup. Look, he's going one way and then suddenly he can go the other way. Get the cross in, obviously gets hit. But now, afterwards, with improved defending, look, he's able to track it. And then shove him off the ball. That's what we need more of, isn't it? Getting shoved off the ball. And then the cross part, actually, I don't even... Okay, they're not doing the cross part, I guess. Additionally, we've adjusted the automatic tackles during matchup, as there were instances before where they were made at unintended times. After, these adjustments allow you to position yourself appropriately in matchups. So if they buff matchup, like if these guys seriously just buffed matchup, so that was before. Allowing you to defend as you imagine, experience more satisfying tactics with new defense controls. Like, look, the good thing is this is coming out tomorrow, so we'll be able to actually get our hands on it. You can say anything you want in a trailer, but it's actually what happens in game. It'd be very handy if this was in English, but it's in Japanese, so I am struggling here. Are they saying the matchup is stronger now and like the matchup AI will work more intelligently, or are they saying that you now have to manually time your tackles more? So it's actually a nerf for matchup if you're brainless, but if you're using it, you know, with some thought, it's a buff. I don't know. There were instances where they were made at unintended times. These adjustments allow you to position yourself appropriately in matchups, preventing your opponent from breaking through. Press at the right moment to steal the ball, or make a sliding tackle. Alright, on one hand, that sounds like they're trying to make it more manual, but on the other hand, like they're saying matchups now stronger. So I don't know which to believe. Experience more satisfying tactics with new defense controls. I will say this. in the current build of eFootball, like defending isn't satisfying. It just feels like either you do it right or you don't. It doesn't feel like there's any kind of you don't get that little dopamine hit when you kind of go in for a tackle or anything. Like, so maybe that's getting added here. All right, this is one thing that I don't think is terrible. They're making pace more important, which I think is kind of needed. But like I have to say though, is it not 3 years too late when every card has 95 speed pretty much? Like at this point, I think the gap between pay to win and free to play is going to get wider. Like if this came out 3 years ago, I think it'd be a good change because then players specifically that are very fast have more of a niche. Whereas now every player is fast, so like I don't know, is pace going to be even more dependent or important? And if you're a free to play player, are you going to have to level your cards with more speed and then have less technical stats? Again, the gameplay stuff, I don't want to be too critical of it yet because we're going to see it tomorrow and we'll actually test it because if the eFootball 26 was coming a month away, I think there'd be more reason to talk more in depth about this, but we will find out for certain tomorrow, I guess. But it's not inspiring confidence, to be honest. Alright, so in addition, the movement speed of players not controlled by the user has also been adjusted since players ran at full speed more frequently than in real matches. We've increased the number of scenes where players move at about 70% speed, allowing you to enjoy a more realistic gameplay. Okay, that might sound good. That might seem like they're slowing down the press. So let me just watch the clips and see. Because I watched these earlier. Obviously, I didn't have the subtitles. I didn't understand what they were talking about. So before... Okay, I think, are we meant to be focused on number 7 there? How he gets across? Am I a moron? I don't know what changed. Okay, and also, as well as liking to say, I think I'm positive, I'd also like to say I think I'm not a moron. What are they showing us here? The only real difference is number 11 on the after is in that position, but I don't get what they're trying to communicate. I don't understand that. I'm sorry, I don't understand that. Please, someone in the comments explain that one to me. Okay, so afterwards I've watched it back. I think I do understand the difference, but I just don't understand why these green and purple people are here. Yeah, 7 is obviously further away from the ball. So I think this is a good change. Like one thing I've criticized about loft through passes is that if we just go back and we look at the left side of the screen, like the winger is not marked, but the fullback can get across very easily. Now, even in the before clip, like the winger still gets the ball. I think in game, actually more often than not, the fullback will be able to get across and win a header. So I guess this is a good change, but look, we'll have to see tomorrow again. I don't want to critique the gameplay too much because we might as well just wait 12 hours and play it tomorrow morning. Of course, I will be streaming tomorrow morning. But look, long term, like, I don't know, man. I think I might be switching to this FC channel, like, more. No, it's not that I want to, like, I'm not giving up on eFootball and, like, out of spite playing FC. I'm going to play whichever interests me, like I have done since 2010. I've played both games. And I don't think eFootball is going to be ruined with this new yearly release, but I can see, like, these games, eFootball is, like, here, and FC 25 is here. If you went back 6 months, I would have said FC was slightly above. I can definitely see, like, switching again, so FC might be a better game. So if you're into EAFC, or maybe you think you're not happy with this eFootball announcement and you're going to switch over, subscribe to the channel. The link will be in the description. Okay, so far we've covered improvements, common to all platforms, but from here on we'll be focusing on updates specifically for the mobile version. Okay, yeah, they have made two things for mobile that actually do look good. The graphics look a lot better. Now, I do think most people will be playing on low graphics, so I feel like it's a case of it's actually not going to help most people, but the option should be there for greater graphics, of course. And to be honest, for a mobile game, it does look pretty good, like, I think. Alright, now we have stadium customization. I think they're getting onto that later, but this is like the new stadium. You'll be able to customize your stadium. I think there's a point about this that I don't like. I'll talk about it when it comes up, I guess. Okay, my subtitles went away. Please enjoy watching the players in action on the beautifully renovated pitch. Okay, cool. Okay, so I think this is Super Cancel. So they've added Super Cancel to mobile. This is a great change. So Super Cancel, if eFootball didn't have Super Cancel, I don't know if I'd still play it because it's very important. You know, feinting and doing fake is a pretty important part of any sport, like football, boxing, anything. So that's good to see for mobile. This is gonna be a free kick change for mobile. I don't know what the change is. Maybe they didn't have manual keeping on. Do they not have manual keeping on mobile? Maybe they're adding it for goal kicks, or sorry, free kicks. Alright, this is the stadium customization, and I'll just skip ahead because like those things do look cool. But you'll see on this screen here. Alright, so these are clearly gonna be like you have to pay coins to get these. Like you might get, actually there's gonna be ambassador pack for Messi and Yamal, so you're gonna have to pay for all this. And it's not really that customizable. In my head, customizable means like you can kind of really fine tune what you're doing. This is just picking from a couple presets. Like, do we have customizable kits in this game? We don't, because you pick from the kits you own. This is the same for me. I mean, that maybe I'm nitpicking that a little bit, but I don't really care about stadium customization anyway, so it's irrelevant to me. I guess the statues look cool, but again, if they're gonna just be like you pay coins to get them, is it really that interesting? It should be like, you know, rewards in game. Again, maybe it will be that, but I doubt it, to be honest. Okay, translation not work. You should have done an English presentation as well. I actually don't know what to talk about. Where's my English translation? Like, yeah, at this point, it's YouTube's fault, but like, no, it's still Konami's fault. Why haven't they done an English video? You delayed this for like 3 or 4 hours. How could you not get the English version out? Okay, we got the subtitles back. What are they saying here? New avatars are available every week in the GP shop, and more will be available in future campaigns. I mean, we already have that, no? They've been adding like Pele and Bale. Okay, this is just like, who gives a crap? Who cares? This update also brings back the menu screen. You can set up your game plan and stadium. Oh, it brings back the menu screen. Good, because I actually thought when we go to eFootball 26, we wouldn't have a menu. I thought we would just kind of magically start the game and be loaded into matches. I didn't realize we'd have the menu. And it's great to see it's the exact same menu as before. Not that the menu matters, but it is cool that they didn't change the menu at all. And they're going to announce that in their presentation. Really cool. Alright, this is something about a list of achievements. I imagine these achievements are going to be very bad, because they always have been in eFootball. Like, I think about eFootball is, Konami, they don't want you to have to earn anything. Like, even if you go for the match pass, you get all the good rewards at the start. Most match passes put the rewards at the back, because I don't think they have confidence that you're actually going to complete them. Like, there's no real progression. I mean, I guess we've got something here with Link Up. Okay, yeah, this is what I want to talk about. Alright, they've got players in here, but we've already got nominating contracts. Okay, nominating contracts are useless. The players are just terrible. This is what they're showing off in Link Up. Like, in their trailer, to make you impressed and want to play this game, this is what they're showing off, these rewards. So I don't think of any confidence in any cards being worth anything coming out in this. Now, maybe tomorrow, you know, they might add a card that kind of impresses you, but what about next month? Or I don't know how often these update. And you get GP, which, who cares about GP and XP? Like, a month into a brand new account, you have enough XP. Additionally, new achievement links will be available soon in this treasure link. You can share your... This Japanese language is very slow, isn't it? And then it goes, then it speeds up. Rewards vary for each player, so play multiple matches to collect treasure links. Again, I'm a bit confused, but look, I when they announced this last month, I wasn't interested, because I don't think it's going to be worth anyone's time. I think it's just going to be useless rewards. New packs, new packs, new packs. Yes, okay, let's see. So we've got a Messi edition. I think this was expected. It was very predicted. Okay, we don't know what he's saying because he's speaking Spanish and YouTube's not picking it up. But it's just a new pack, and I think you get some customization things in this. But, okay, they're doing it for these ambassador packs. So these are the equivalent of the Messi and Neymar pack. Like, how often are they going to release this customization stuff? Or is it going to be 6 months down the line, we only literally have the Messi and Yamal? I don't know. Place your bets. What do you think it's going to be? And that... Wait, look at Yamal. Am I tripping, or that doesn't look like Yamal? What did they do to him, man? What did they do to him? 97 rated. I don't think that's too high, is it? Either, is it? Like, obviously in game it'll be 103 or whatever, but I don't think 97 before boost is too high. I'm not sure though. Maybe it is. I don't know off the top of my head. I don't really look at overall ratings. Alright, you get some in-game currency, whatever. Okay. This next thing here. Watch this. So this is obviously kind of before, or no, it's not before actually. It's still eFootball 26. This is without your pay-to-win manager. Then we got the special one. And look, once you spend your coins, look what's going to happen now. Yeah. Okay, big space. Oh, look, now I can play a pass. Now I can finally play football. We've already got problems like this with phenomenal pass. Like, to play pretty normal passes, you need the skill. Added it for long balls too now. And it's tied to the manager as well. Edzo acceleration burst. Cool, I guess. Like, read the description, the subtitles there. When Link Up is activated, the quality of passes delivered by the centerpiece and the trapping accuracy of key players improve. So just more pay to win. And I got my pay to win user, but it's like, what are we doing here? This is crazy. It'd be one thing if all this pay to win stuff was in the game and you could actually get it by grinding and playing a lot, but you can't. And then Neymar is spray painting a kit. Very cool. Startup campaign, I don't know. That's just the first. Look, we get a 93 rated Dallo and Xerxes. That's so cool, man. Thank you. It's awesome. I can't wait to not use them. And here's what I'm saying about the match pass. Like, they put that stuff that's meant to be like the main reward at the start of the match pass because they don't have any confidence that you'll actually finish it. Whereas other games put it at the end to keep you logging in and keep you playing. Like, I don't know why a gambling company like Konami don't understand. Like, people say like Konami is like evil and like, you know, preys on like your gambling instincts, but I don't even think they do an effective job at it. Like, I would definitely be spending a lot more if they knew what they were doing. All right, and then we have new legends. I mean, look, we're getting dual boosters and it's going to be standard. That's not coming out tomorrow on Thursday. It's coming out on the 15th on Friday. I think that happens every year. The new game comes out on Thursday and the pack actually comes out on the Friday. Happened last year with Ronaldinho, and I'm pretty sure it happened the year before as well. We'll also get some more club packs on Friday. No, this is a competition to get tickets to these club matches, okay? Okay, here's some new legends. Like, who did FIFA just announce? FIFA announced about 20, I think, something like that. They announced Ibrahimovic, Marcelo, Iniesta, Oliver Kahn. I can't remember. They announced a lot of legends, and we're getting Nagatomo, Van Bommel, and Hasabi. Now, obviously, there's more not announced yet, but why are we even announcing a Nagatomo? Like, who cares? Who is he? I know he played for Inter. I know he's a left back. I mean, sorry, it says left back in Inter there. Like, obviously, I can read that, but I knew that before. But that's like saying, I was gonna say DeMarco in 10 years, but I think DeMarco was probably a better player than Nagatomo. So, oh my god, I don't know. Did anyone watch Inter back then? Was Nagatomo better than DeMarco? I think DeMarco had a bad season last season, but I think the year before he was quite good. Like, these legends, like, I don't mind them in the game, like Nagatomo or this Egyptian guy or this Saudi Arabian guy, because for the people from those countries, it probably, you know, it's probably cool. Like, if they released a couple of Irish legends, I mean, there's not too many, you know. They could do Robbie Keane and Roy Keane. They're probably the only two ones that are justified. The rest, I think they have a John O'Shea, like, I don't care about. But yeah, I don't mind these legends getting added, but like, why are they announcing it to the world? Like, I don't really think anyone outside of these countries cares about these players. The same way I don't think an Egyptian or a Saudi Arabian will care about John O'Shea. But at least John O'Shea played for Man United. Like, he's a big club. Anyway, alright, and this is what I'm saying about Konami. Like, they'll have confidence in their player base, think they're morons. So the fact that they have to, you know, imagine in EA when they revealed FC26, they had to do like a slideshow about how you shouldn't give your password away. You're going to get hacked. Like, obviously, you're going to get hacked if you give your password away. This looks like the things when you're in work and you have to do those, like, anti-phishing work courses, those work training things. Like, this is... I don't know, man. So, yeah, it's just about scammers. But, I mean, the thing is, the player base mostly does fall for it. But, look, I'm going to watch this video back. I don't even know if it's going to get uploaded because I am whinging and I'm complaining. But am I supposed to be positive about this? Like, I don't know. Like, let's be honest. Let's go into my Twitter, okay? And look, okay, that's a good tweet. We'll like that tweet. Look, this is what Football Manager announced today, okay? 30-second clip. Just basically demonstrating the graphics overall. I don't know if it's supposed to be like we partnered with FC or if FC is just there because they sponsor the Premier League. But in this 30-second tweet, Football Manager have built way more interest for their game. Like 37,000 likes already in 2 hours, 3 million views. They've already built way more interest in their game than this botched, what was supposed to be a live presentation from Konami. So look, sorry if I'm too negative, but I'm just saying what I'm thinking.